April 26, 1986, one of the worst nuclear disasters in human history. The explosion at Reactor 4 of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant would change the world forever. It all started with a routine safety test. Engineers at the plant were testing how long the turbines could run without power. A crucial test, but one that had already been delayed multiple times. Under pressure to finish the test, they lowered the reactor's power too much, making it unstable. Then, in an effort to restore power, they removed too many control rods, critical components that regulate the reactor's heat. At 1:23 a.m., the unthinkable happened. A massive power surge triggered a violent explosion, blasting the 2,000-ton reactor lid into the air and exposing the radioactive core to the atmosphere. The explosion released 400 times more radiation than the Hiroshima bomb. But in the immediate aftermath, few people understood the true scale of the disaster. In typical Soviet fashion, officials tried to cover up the disaster. Even as radioactive dust spread across Europe, they insisted everything was under control. They even allowed a May Day parade in Kiev, just 90 miles away, exposing thousands to radiation. But by April 28, Swedish scientists detected unusually high radiation levels, forcing the Soviet Union to admit the disaster had occurred. Pripyat, a city built to house Chernobyl workers, was home to 50,000 people. Yet even after the explosion, life went on as usual. For over 24 hours, residents had no idea they were breathing in deadly radiation. Finally, on April 27, the government ordered a full evacuation, but told residents they'd be back in a few days. Most never returned. Today, Pripyat remains frozen in time, an eerie reminder of that fateful day. In the chaos of the explosion, a group of brave men risked their lives to contain the disaster, the Liquidators. The first responders, firefighters, rushed in with no protective gear. Many died within weeks from acute radiation sickness. Over 600,000 workers, including soldiers and scientists, were sent in to clean up the radioactive mess. Some were given just 90 seconds to shovel deadly debris off the reactor roof before they received a fatal dose. Their efforts helped prevent an even bigger catastrophe, but at a terrible cost. Thousands suffered from radiation-related illnesses in the years that followed. The effects of Chernobyl are still felt today. The disaster zone remains uninhabitable, and radiation levels, though lower, are still dangerously high in some areas. Ironically, with humans gone, wildlife has thrived. Nature is reclaiming what was lost, creating an eerie but beautiful landscape. But for humans, the impact has been devastating. Thousands of cancer cases, birth defects, and an ongoing health crisis in affected regions. So could a disaster like Chernobyl happen again? Thankfully, nuclear safety has come a long way since 1986. However, the Fukushima disaster in 2011 proved that nuclear energy is never without risk. The difference? Fukushima was caused by a natural disaster. Chernobyl was the result of human error, secrecy, and negligence. Chernobyl remains a symbol of both human ambition and human failure. A chilling reminder of what happens when power, secrecy, and science collide. Should we embrace nuclear energy or fear it? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into history's biggest disasters.